I have autoimmune diabetes, and my blood sugar was high, and I couldn't get it down.
On Sunday, November 22, 2020, Shanequa Deas began having problems with comprehension.
I was sending texts to my medical director that I worked with, and also a coworker that works in Dallas, asking why did I have to work on Sunday and what presentation was I supposed to give. And both of them were like, you don't work on Sunday and there's no presentation.
Mary, Shanequa's mother, also noticed something was off about her behavior.
I took her to the community hospital right down the street from us. When she went in, her glucose level was 531.
Shanequa was diagnosed with diabetic ketoacidosis, a life-threatening complication of diabetes that can cause mental confusion. She also tested positive for COVID-19. She was transferred to the University of Kansas Medical Center and placed in ICU, where she remained for 6 days. With her blood glucose now under control, she showed signs of improvement and was moved to a regular unit. However, Shanequa began having trouble breathing. Pneumonia had begun to set in.
I started having some problems, and I couldn't breathe. I couldn't catch my breath.
At first, Shanequa was placed on a ventilator. However, it was not raising her oxygen level enough.
I knew at that point that she was, severely ill with this. I knew that she was getting surgery at one point to get a tracheostomy, which is where they move the breathing tube from the mouth and put it directly into your windpipe through your neck, and that she was going to need a feeding tube. And so I knew that she was going to have, a long-term recovery at that point. I never wanted to tell Mary how scared I was, because I was worried we were going to lose my friend, because I didn't want her to lose that hope. But I was really scared for a while.
The procedure left Shanequa heavily sedated. Mary and her husband Lucien, Shanequa's father, began to pray. They are also faithful viewers of the 700 Club. Mary sent in a prayer request to CBN for Shanequa, and someone from the prayer center called her back.
And when she called, she prayed with us, and she said Jeremiah 33:6. Behold, God will bring health and healing to Shanequa, and God will heal Shanequa, and God will reveal to Shanequa an abundance of peace and truth.
Shanequa was intubated for 2 weeks. Her doctor's prognosis wasn't good. Still, Mary and Lucien continued to pray and believe.
We continued to just be steadfast, unshakable, immovable, and holding on to his unchanging hands.
As God would lay different people on my heart, I would just reach out and ask them to pray.
After 4 weeks, Mary was allowed to visit the still unconscious Shanequa. And on December 24th, Mary and Lucien got the answer to their many prayers.
The nurse, she came running toward me. And then she goes, she's awake, she woke up. And that was Christmas Eve.
Soon, Shanequa began breathing on her own and was taken off of the ventilator. Shortly after, she was sent to rehab, where she relearned how to walk, talk, and write. And after just 3 weeks of physical therapy, Shanequa was able to walk out of rehab on her own. She and her parents know that it is because of God's faithfulness that she is alive today.
I know that prayer works, and I know that God won't leave you.
I just am so incredibly proud of her for how far she has come and how far she continues to move.
I believe that that God He is the healer. He is Yahweh Rapha, just like He said He is. And I believe that no matter how big or how small your illness or malady is, God cares about us.
I feel so blessed that God spared our daughter's life.